Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here on Trackside Racing Network. I am Adam Chapman. That is Todd Chase with me here tonight once again in the booth. We welcome everybody out west. As you see on your screen, we are in Vegas. This is the home of the regular season championship here on Trackside Racing Network. Ready to go racing here in just a couple moments. Todd Chase, welcome to Vegas.
Yeah, it's great to be back here at Vegas. Like you said, season finale. Clean Air definitely going to be king here tonight in this race.
So, coming into the race, Johnny Avila currently is your regular season champion. We'll have to wait to see if that locks it in. He's got a pretty solid lead over Hunter Waters, but we'll see if the Law Chevrolet and Buick driver can somehow sneak up and grab one. Qualified Todd has already been done, and Todd Chase, Todd Craig, going to be on the pole.
Yeah, another good driver here in this series who continuously just shows that he's got the speed to get it done. Problem is, late in these races, things just don't go his way and kind of bites him in the butt at the end and doesn't get the finish that he deserves.
One of the things we got to watch out for tonight, Todd, is that points position, the points battle. Thomas McBride, Levi Poland. Both could be some guys to really watch here. I'm looking right now. Thomas McBride currently 615th. Levi Poland hasn't practiced right now, so I'm not sure where he's sitting as far as speed goes, but I'm sure he's going to be pretty fast. So, Todd Chase, it's all came down to this. Who gets in it?
Who gets into the playoffs?
I'm sorry, who gets the win? Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go with the 24 tonight.
Really? Okay, that's a good one. Can't go wrong with him. Man, I don't know who I really want to pick, to be honest. You picked Bentley Glasser. You know what? Let's go Timothy Bates.
There you go.
6, yeah. I haven't picked him before. I'll probably rank just because I did pick him, because that's the way I am. Anyway. You ready to go racing, Todd?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here we go. Get ready to go. Green as my dog decides to jump off and kick me in the face. We're going to start gridding up here momentarily here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Todd, this is a fun racetrack, I will say. The cars or trucks around this place, like you mentioned, very aero later in the runs.
Yep. You definitely want to be up front as much as possible. Normally, these trucks, they don't really get away from each other that often, but when they do, it's very hard to run another guy down. You basically need help, like at Daytona and Talladega, especially at this place.
Real quick, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, and once you do get onto the back of them, that dirty air does decide, I mean, you basically can't just ride behind them. You gotta search around to try to keep out of that dirty air, and if you don't, it's just gonna make you tighter and tighter on the longer run.
We're gonna pause real quick as the cars get ready to start gridding for our sponsors, and we'll be right back here in just a second.
This broadcast is brought to you by Infinite Hero, Law Chevrolet and Buick, Butt Kicker, Laconie Setup Shop, Max Pappas Industries, Splash and Go Graphics.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here live. I hope my mic's better. Let me know if my mic sounds loud on the broadcast or do you, Todd. It's kind of both ways. But anyway, we are starting to grid. Todd, what is the weather for tonight?
Let me see here. I got it where my stuff was, where the banner and stuff was off. Let's go. Info. The weather today is the track temp 72 degrees, mostly cloudy for the air temp 69 degrees.
There you go. So this is not going to be bad here, I think.
I don't think it will be.
There's a lot of fast cars in this, or trucks in this, and honestly, this is one of them tracks, Todd. This is your normal mile-and-a-half racetrack, and this is the bread and butter of the racing season anyway. So you got to be good at these tracks if you're going to make a chance to win the championship, let's be honest. This is a really good track to race on, though. This is a very fun track. It's not that difficult. The race on tire management is a concern, I think, for a lot of guys. And also, by the way, before I forget, you see the Kitty Cat coin. That is another sponsor of this series. So, yeah, I just want to shout that out real quick as well. So, tire management going to be a factor. And, Todd, we don't think it's going to come down to fuel mileage racing, but it could. But we do have a Comp Yellow coming out on lap 30.
Yeah, originally they were thinking it was going to be lap 35, but they've kind of changed some things around. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a fuel mileage thing. So, regardless, some of these races do end up in a fuel mileage race, but like you had mentioned, sometimes it turns into a tire management race as well. So, the field's starting to roll here as we got, I believe it's 1 to go already as we work our way down the backstretch.
Yeah, in a way, Todd, I wish we kind of have these 2 to greens when we first roll out of the pits. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like every track personally should do that. I don't know. But, Todd, enjoy your WrestleMania that we're not getting to watch. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we're set to go green here from Las Vegas. The final race here of the regular season for the American Sim Racing League set to get underway. Up front, it is 2 Chevrolets. Make that 3 Chevrolets and a Toyota. Pace truck falling in. Todd, bring it on.
Pace truck comes down pit road as we're waiting for that green flag to wave. Green flag is out here at Las Vegas.
Green flag is out, and it's going to be interesting, Todd, heading down into turn 2, or exit of turn 2. Will that outside row get a big push? We know the momentum from that outside does pay off, so let's watch Adam Matz here. Right now, the 21-7, both going to clear the 9.
Yep, that bottom lane, I noticed when they did their warm-up for the restarts, I noticed the bottom had the better start, as here we go, the 7 going to try to work his way on the 21.
You see the 9 getting down behind the 11 of Tyler Seville. He falls right in front of, looks like that was the 93 of Patrick DeSaunier. Actually, it was Justin Gann. I apologize who he fell in front of. But battle for the lead, Hunter Waters. We talked about him last week. Todd, here he is making a move for the lead.
Yep. He's going to go to the bottom. He's going to bring, I believe, that is
Tyler
Seville with him. Seville didn't have enough of a run to, get side by side with the 21. But now he does, and here comes Adam Matz now underneath the 21.
Not gonna lie. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you're stuck on that outside lane, you're kind of
sitting
back.
Not
yeah, pretty much. I mean, everybody's just running the bottom, kind of like you would see at a short track, kind of like Martinsville, where nobody will let you win until you fall all the way back.
Here comes the 21 battling back up beside the 11 of Tyler. So I'm not sure what happened there on 1 and 2, but the 9 back in looked like it got a little loose. So it allowed the 21 to get side by side with him again. We'll check and see what Todd Craig does on that outside. As he's on the outside of Adam Matz. I will say, Todd, the Tyler Seville truck, that Toyota nose looks really good on these trucks.
Yeah, I really like them Toyotas. I don't really race them.
Yeah, I'm the same way. The nose looks good on them.
Yeah, they did a really good job. I mean, the trucks in real life actually look really sick, too.
They really do. So, a lot of side-by-side racing, but look at this, Todd. It is the Kitty Cat Coins truck, the 21, the 30, the 93, all up on that outside lane right now. Very interesting.
Yeah, and it's actually working because here comes the 21 now back towards the front. I mean, we kind of figured all 3 of those guys would hook up, but one thing you do notice that I don't think they're all running the same manufacturer again. They're all running.
We got 2 Chevys and 21 in the wall. We got 2 Chevys and a Ford. Todd Craig got in the wall. It did not do any damage. He's going to be okay. Luckily, he hit it pretty flush. But
I think that was a product of the dirty air between the 11 and the 21. Just kind of sent the 11 up just a little bit on exit, and that's what pushed the 21 into the wall. But like you said, didn't create any damage. But now you see one way back there in the field, trying to see who that is. Got a little out of shape. He's going to fall all the way back. I believe that may have been Jeff Unich.
I think you're right. Yeah, the 89 truck right there in that Toyota falls all the way back. He's down 15 spots, Todd, from where he was. So he's back to 19th now. So he's dropped a lot. Look at this race coming off turn 4. A lot of side-by-side racing no matter where you look. Another car that really has dropped back here, Todd, is Johnny Avila. He's down 9 spots as well in that 63 truck.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about that 63 truck. He's got 3 wins to his credit this season, and I think he's just trying to basically make it through this one. I mean,
Yeah.
you know he's going to go as the
Possibly regular season champion.
yeah, so he's got nothing really to lose. But here we go, battle for the race lead again.
Adam Matz.
Adam Matz.
Matt's had a lot of confidence coming into this one.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like
I mean,
he's showing it.
Yeah, he's showing it right now. He's got all 3 of those kitty cat coin trucks up there on the high side, giving them a push, and you can see right there, now the high side's starting to come in on the exit as you see the 9 just about clearing the 7.
Yeah, this is going to be a great race here, Todd. You can just see the way it's looking. We could really be having anybody would have a chance to win this one, I think. I mean, it is really good. Matz does lead that lap that time, so we're already looking at, I think that's our 3rd different lead change, if I'm not mistaken, 3rd or 4th. So we're changing leaders here quite a bit already just on lap 9. And that's the thing, too, Todd. These tires, it takes them a while to wear out. So it's going to be interesting to see if that high line, I think the high line will eventually become a spot where you're able to defend your position.
I mean, it's showing right now, and I mean, you could even gain positions running that high side lane, like we just seen right there with Adam Matz, and he's defending this lead right now, getting a big push from, I believe that is the 30. Yep. Sorry, all 3 of those kitty cat coin trucks look so similar.
They're the same, yeah. They're close. Good looking start to this one as we are getting ready to complete lap 10 here in Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This is the American Sim Racing League with Adam Matz currently out in the lead by about a truck length. Make that 2 truck lengths, maybe even 3 now, Todd, as it looks like Justin Gann's going to be able to take that 2nd spot from Hunter Waters here as well.
Yep, Hunter Waters doing everything it possibly can with Tyler Seville there on the bottom, but look behind the 11. There's nobody back there behind him, as you see right there behind the 30. He's got help from his teammates that are right behind him.
Yeah,
so that's allowing them
really
that's allowing them to get them good runs off of the corner. As you see again right there, no help behind the 11.
Todd, biggest mover of the race so far, up 9 spots, is the driver of the 33, and Mark Jenkins. He is now 7th. He's moved up to the high line here as well, right in front of Alexander Hammonds, who is up 2 spots.
Yeah, I wouldn't count Mark Jenkins out of winning this race. I mean, he definitely needs one for sure. So nice. I mean, he would definitely be the one that could get it done here tonight.
Like I said earlier, a lot of this race is going to come down, Todd. Really the strategy calls, I think. Tire management and stuff like that at the end of this one is really big.
Now, one thing I'm noticing, Adam Matz, he's not going down to the bottom to kind of help that 7.
Yeah.
He's actually staying up there, as you see now the 30. Going to possibly think about going to the inside, but no, he's going to stay on the high side too.
Todd, this is very interesting. Most of our trucks now have moved up to that middle groove. That's very interesting.
Yeah, normally we don't see that here.
That is strange.
I wonder if maybe they're all trying to save tire doing that. As you see now, here we go. The 30 going to the bottom, going to bring his teammates with him. That's going to leave Adam Matz back there out on the outside without any help until Mark Jenkins back there.
Jenkins up to 5th now, Todd. He's definitely making a move. Now, can the 30 clear it? Now, remember, we've seen his high line pay it off.
Yes, he will. He will lead this lap.
Yeah, you're right. Justin Gann. Wow. So now we're starting to, everybody went to that high line, Todd. Now we're starting to kind of see not so high. I will tell you something I just seen, and it was from the 33, and I also noticed the 19 doing it as well, Dwayne Hunt. They have went up to the 3rd lane. I'm not sure if Mark did that on purpose. You can see right there, he's right on the edge of that 2nd to 3rd lane, and then we got another truck way back there that has moved up. That's Johnny Avila, maybe that has moved up. Yeah, it's Avila as well that moved up to the 3rd lane that lap.
Yeah, and we normally do not see that at this racetrack.
Yeah, 24, Bentley Glasser moved up to this lap. That's pretty cool. We're seeing a bunch of different racing lines here. That's something nobody expected. Here comes Todd Cray. Todd underneath the 9 now. Adam Matz trying to get around him. Mark Jenkins up in that white truck on the outside. He drops to the bottom here on the front stretch. Now is Adam Matz in a little bit of trouble? Well, he dropped back a few spots.
He might. I don't know. I mean,
we got a race for the lead between teammates.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little too early. You see right there, Justin Gann kind of running the middle, blocking both lanes.
Yeah, Patrick right there blocked the 33 pretty good as well.
Yeah, and you see right there the 30 basically running the high lane through the corners. And then as he's running, through the front stretch and the back stretch, he's kind of running with his teammates there to help them out a little bit. As you see Mark Jenkins now, like you said, kind of dip into that third lane a little bit.
That's very interesting to see that.
It looks like it actually doesn't help him.
Yeah, I
at
agree.
this point right now.
Yeah, I've noticed a couple trucks run up here. Here comes the Johnny Avila. I'm sorry, who is that? Is it? Yeah, it's Johnny at 63. He ran really high that time. Got a big run on Dwayne Hunt, and actually may have even checked out of it because he was right up against the wall through 3 and 4. See if he goes back up there this time. He does not in 1 and 2. Dwayne goes up there a little bit.
And I'm starting to think, I wonder if it's dirty air pushing them up there.
So that's what I'm wondering too, because it don't seem like they're wanting to go that far up. But see right there, the 63 dives to the bottom. So I think you might be right, Todd. I don't think that's actually what they're wanting to do.
Well, that's one thing we need to watch as this race progresses. Right now, you got Kitty Cat Coin leading 1-2, and you got battle for third right there with the third truck with Adam Matz, I believe. Looks like Adam Matz is going to clear. Here comes the 7 now underneath. I believe that is the 93 of Patrick DeSaunier. Yep, you see the 7 clearing the 93.
I cut my mic off, Todd, and restarted. Hopefully that fixes it on your end for you.
Yeah, it already sounds a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, it was way too high. It was cutting out like I could almost not hear you, but
I got you.
We're good now.
All right, so as we continue on, a little bit of contact possibly between Patrick and Hunter. Not sure if they touched or not. Definitely close, but...
Kitty Cat Coin still leading this one.
By the way, Hunter Waters able to get around Patrick. He's right up in front of him this lap. So Patrick falls to 5th. Mark Jenkins has slipped back a little bit. Still up 9 spots, by the way. Something happened to Hulking as well.
Yeah.
Well, I say something happened, but he's just riding back at the tail end. So he's just riding along right now.
We do have, should be 8 to go here at the line before our stage end. Or our comp yellow, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and that's going to be good for the drivers, Todd. Really, especially looking for tire wear to see what that is. 30 laps is a really good indication of what the tires will look like.
Right now, Justin Gann still continuing to lead his teammate Todd Cray. Adam Matz currently running 3rd. Hunter Waters 4th. Patrick DeSaunier running 5th.
Tyler Seville and Dwayne Hunt still side by side here. This is for the 7th position. Arizona Laminate Chevrolet. Tyler Seville right on the bottom side in that Toyota. Todd, what'd you think of the race today?
Be honest, I think it was the most boringest race all season long.
Yeah, to me that don't remind me of a short track, you know?
Yep.
Like, that race today was pretty brutal. Steve Unich and Kyle Ramiro just got into it right there. They was able to get that sorted out really quick, and Steve's going to be able to take that spot away and put himself up into the top 10 now. Well, I say that, and here it comes back underneath the 27. Or the 90 Kyle Ramiro.
Jeff Unich now up to the 15th position. after having that little mishap earlier. Somebody who I wouldn't really say concerned about is this 96, Jesse Bennell. You normally don't see him running in the back half of this field,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking he's just trying to ride it out, until the stage ends. As we got about, I believe it's 4 to go here at the line.
Yeah, I don't know what. He got 8 spots, and you could be right, Todd. Maybe that's just anything. To see what power looks like. Put on.
Something going on with Timothy Bates. He's all the way back to 19th now.
Yep, there he is. Billy Glass is back to 18th as well, Todd.
Yeah.
Timothy
We
Bates
may
is very
have-
slow here. He's got a lot of damage on that right front.
Yeah. We may have to redo our picks because they're not doing too well right now.
I mean, do we really have a roll against it?
Nope.
So, Todd, who's your pick to win this race?
Well, I'm gonna go with the 9.
All right, I'm going to go with the 21.
Okay.
I think it's, I don't see the problem whatsoever.
No, I mean, now it'll be interesting to see what happens between the 9 and the 21 to see if we kind of cursed them a little bit. You see Hunter Waters back there now battling. I believe that is for the 3rd position with the 9. And you got another one way up the racetrack out of 4 back there. I believe that may have been Johnny Avila again. He's starting to see some of these guys further, kind of like in the middle, starting to break away from the lead pack here. Ooh, Justin Gann touched a little bit of that apron, kind of pushed him up out of 4. That's going to allow Todd Cray to close in, but here's our competition yellow.
Yep, top yellow is out. Justin Gann. Really nice job on that one, Todd.
Yep.
So,
doing a nice
I'm
job.
going to see everybody come on pit road. That's one thing.
Yeah.
So we are getting ready to get all this sorted back out as the cars catch the pace car here.
Hmm?
From there,
I mean,
get ready to take care of some other stuff.
I'm going to be honest. I could actually see some of these guys staying out, kind of like around the Dwayne Hunt, Steve Unich, Johnny Avila, Tyler Seville area, to try and not get on the same strategy as our top 8. So we'll see what happens here as Justin Gann will lead them down pit road. And yeah, everybody gonna come down. Let's see who wins this race off of pit road. Oh, Justin Gann overshot his pit box.
By quite a bit there, actually.
I mean, we haven't talked about that at all yet. Here tonight, just hot tire sliding on cold concrete, and here you go. Off pit road they go. And look at that. Even with that small mishap, Todd Cray going to lead the field off of pit road. Hunter Waters will be 2nd. Justin Gann now will be 3rd. Patrick Desanier 4th, Adam Matz 5th.
All right, so there you go. There's your top 5 as we get set to go back green flag after our comp yellow. I'm going to be honest with you. And Todd, this is a weird question. Why do we have comp yellows?
To be honest, I really don't know.
Like, what's the reason behind it? I know it's a weird question for us to ask. We should know this. But I don't know.
It's not like it rained last night.
Yeah, I don't really know.
You know, it could be like you had mentioned before everybody came down pit road. It could be just, check everybody's tire wear and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. If they would add rain, though, it would definitely make sense, wouldn't it?
oh, yeah, it would be awesome.
All right. Well, I was just curious about that because it's something I really didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is a question that we do have to bring in Mr. Patrick Starr in.
All right, so the pace lights are off. We're about to go back green here.
Yep. So it'll be Todd Cray and Hunter Waters, your front row. Justin Gann, Patrick Desani, your teammates. On your second row, Adam Matt, Steve Unich, your third row. Dwayne Hunt, Mark Jenkins, your fourth row. And Johnny Avila and Thomas McBride, who needs to get into the playoffs, will be your fifth row.
There you go. Ready to go back green flag racing here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As we wait for the pace truck to drop down, and Todd Chase will have the call, bringing us back to the green flag here once again after our comp yellow bucket.
Pace truck comes down pit road very late. And the green flag is back out in the air here at Las Vegas.
So there we go.
Looks like the 7 didn't get enough of a good restart. He's going to fall all the way back to third, being on that high side right now. Now he's going to go to the bottom and slam the door shut on the 9.
That was really sketchy right there.
I think he noticed that at the initial start from the 9.
As you look right here, you're seeing the 33. Mark Jenkins. Wide here on the front stretch, we will.
Yep. Here we go. Mark Jenkins going all the way down into the inside of the apron there. Going to come back up. He's got a really good run going into 1.
Well, almost contact right there between Patrick and Mark. I'm not sure if the one got in the wall, but what happened there?
Here comes that outside groove now for the 9. Got a big run here on Justin Gann as Todd Cray still leading this field. It does. It doesn't really get good launches on the restarts, but after a couple of laps, you see it right here. Cray got to go and block the 9.
Smart move right there. That's veteran Todd. That's just how he knows what to do there. That's really smart. The 7 just got split, Todd, by the 19 and the 33.
Yep, the 33 had a huge run down the back stretch, as you see now. Also, the 30 on the inside of the 21 there. The 27, where did he come from? He's now battling for that that third position, with Adam Matt.
Great view looking down from the blimp. I actually had to remove the ticker so you guys can see every car that there is. It is wild right now. They are 2x2 by 2x2. And then Alexander Hammonds right in front of, looks like that's a 7 of Hunter Waters, and then the 9 of Kyle Vermeer. That's your top 2.
Steve Unich now trying to battle for this race lead. He's got help from Mark Jenkins back there. And I believe that's also, is that Levi Poland?
How about that?
Yeah, there you go. They're working.
He's ready to get in the playoff, Todd.
I mean, he's doing what he needs to do to get to the front right now. They forced Justin Gann to go up there and block Todd Cray, and then that left the door open for the 27 and the 33. You see a big push coming from the 33, going into 1.
Yeah, that's going to send the 27 almost getting a little loose there, it looks like, Todd. But the Toyota so far has goes out the front. Here comes the outside of Justin Gann once again. But let's see what happens here as we go through 3 and 4.
In the 27 down the backstretch, they trying to side draft with the 30, and then he kind of broke away. That allowed him to kind of pull a little bit on that 30 for that position.
We have had a lot of lead changes already.
Hey, it's more than the actual cup race tonight, so what's that tell you?
We'll take it. I always said the trucks are better. The race is way better.
A little bit side draft again from the 27 down the backstretch on the 30. As you see, the 30 now going to get cleared by the 27. A little bit of contact there, I believe, from the 33 and the 30. Ooh, the 30 gets into the wall there. Going into 1. Don't know how much that's going to affect that truck or not, but we're going to find out as he'll fall all the way back to 3rd.
Great shot right there. Right into the right side. Justin Gaines right there. Steve Wheeler's getting down, but here comes a big run. This time from Mark Jenkins. Todd, he's doing a move I really like doing. I try to set that up here when I race here a lot. You exit really flat, so you stay kind of shallow on your exit. And it does allow you to get a big run down the backstretch or straight away.
Yeah, that could have been bad there for Steve Unich. Could have came down if the 33 had a big enough run there into 2. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, they saved it though.
Patrick Desaunier.
Yep. Yeah, and then you see here Thomas McBride gonna try to put the 33 3 wide. He's gonna check out of that right now. But here comes the 30 of Justin Gann. You see Mark Jenkins back there. He's gonna slide up and start running that high lane behind the 30 now.
McBride has found some speed here, Todd.
He's doing what he needs to do.
Although Patrick gets past it. Patrick 11th spot. Playing RK Bro, Alpha Academy, and Street Profit. You want to know who's winning?
Please tell me RK Bro.
Winner in steel.
Yeah. As you see now, a change for the lead again. Justin Gann getting a good run. He'll clear the 27. Oh, a little bit of a shot from the 27 now. Mark Jenkins going to slide right in the middle. 3 wide here for 2nd. You see Todd Cray, very smart, checks out of that.
Yeah,
He'll fall behind.
That's where Todd's really good, man. He knows when to push it and when not to.
3 wide here for 3rd.
There you go.
Oh, wow. This is crazy.
It is. It's one of the best racing we've seen. Like, I'm gonna be honest. This is multiple groove racing, and I love it.
Big run from the 27 now challenging for the race lead.
Todd Patrick has had an issue again. He is all by himself back in 18th place. Hard damage on that 93 truck.
Starting to think he wants to go watch WrestleMania by himself.
That's what I'm saying. That's all part of the plan.
I think so too.
You know what you're doing, Patrick. He wants to watch the Johnny Knoxville match.
Oh, I hope Johnny Knoxville beats Sami Zayn.
That'd be kind of funny. Anyway, up front for the race lead, it is Justin Gann out of turn 2 with a nose out in front of the 27. As soon as I say that, the 27 goes back out front. Here comes that 33, a big push here on the 27. Let's see if Mark drops down. I think he's kind of watching both lanes, trying to figure out which lane's better right now.
Middle lane here to see if he can get a run.
Just go middle.
I mean, he's got a chance.
He's thinking about doing this, ain't he?
He's running that middle right now, and he's going to fall kind of in the from the bottom. He's got a big run there, diamond in that corner.
That was
going
nice.
into 3.
Here comes Mark Jenkins for the lead.
Yeah, but look at this. The 30 side drafting really, really hard. Not going to be enough. Well,
I don't know.
Wow.
That was close.
I think the 30 led that lap.
He did lead that lap. But for how long?
I mean, it might not last long, as you see right there. The outside line prevailing again.
Couldn't get there.
Nope. The 27 had a big run on the 33. Gonna lock him down at the bottom, as you see now. Justin Gann gonna go block the 33 on the bottom lane, and he'll slide up and block the 27 on exit.
Mark slid up a little bit right there. Thought he was going to get into the side of the speed. And that's the thing, Todd. That's a gamble you're kind of taking with that move that Mark pulled off when he dominated that corner. It's either going to work or it ain't. And right now it's not, unfortunately.
Seen a lot of bouncing from these trucks going through 1 and 2, and I know 1 and 2 is really, really rough, but I'm starting to wonder if that's actually affecting some of these guys running that bottom lane.
Mark,
did you see now?
Falls in line.
Yep.
He'll get another shot at it here soon. Here comes Steve Unich, Todd.
Wow, it looks like it's a slingshot fest.
It does. I just don't know if he'll make it. He might have a chance.
He may be able to clear him here off a 2.
Nope.
No, the high side prevailing again.
Very interesting. You know what's kind of reminded me of, Todd?
What's that?
The old Kansas.
Yes.
No, they're not running as high as they would at Kansas, but it's kind of reminded me of that. Because you basically have to dive bomb into the corner to get around them.
Also reminds me of Chicagoland at the same time.
Yeah. Didn't we have a good race in Chicagoland too?
We did. As you see now, the 30 going to clear the 27, but the 27 cannot get up and block the 33.
When was we at Chicagoland? In what car? Because we ain't been there yet for these guys.
I don't know. It may have been another league that ran these.
Maybe that's what it was. Anyway. Single file right now.
Yeah, but that 30 just got a heck of a shot from the 27. Meanwhile, Johnny Avila just riding out here in the back. Looks like he's got a little bit of nose damage as well. Right now, he's down 13 spots, I'm sorry. But like we said before, he's not really... He don't really need to win tonight. He just needs to finish.
Somewhat decent.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I'm very impressed with how considering the 630. Another Steve's actually at 16 spots. And Mark's at 13 spots as well.
He's doing a heck of a job battling for this race lead, is Steve Unich.
It's crazy talk, folks. We only got 2 of our drivers from the top 5 that started this race inside the top 5, and it's only Todd Cray and Adam Mass. We usually have a lot more. We have about 3 or 4 months of time. That this early in, we're halfway.
Well, I mean, yeah, we are halfway. But yeah, I am surprised by that too, because normally we see some of these guys that start up at the front, they stay up front.
He's in 13. I believe he started 5th in this thing. Pretty crazy. I don't know when fuel mileage, Todd, will become a factor here. Do you?
Yeah, I do not know.
We should be getting fairly close to pit stops, I would guess.
Yeah, I mean, we are lap 58 of 134.
And these guys have how many sets of tires? 3 starting?
Yeah, 3 sets.
So they all have 2.
Yes, because they all came down at the comp yellow. So, I mean, coming to lap 59, I could actually see some of these guys coming down maybe as early as 65, 70 maybe to go the rest of the way. I mean, it'll be close.
Yeah. All right, so out of the turn 2, it is single file with two of the Kitty Cat Coins truck inside the top 5, Justin Gann and Todd Curry. Justin Gann, does not have a win, correct?
I do not think he does.
Yeah, I would have to check that to be certain. I don't have my stats up right now. Actually, I don't think he has a lot of laps led, to be honest with you. I'll find that out because I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
It's the most laps led, I think.
I do know he does have a league win. I believe it came, what was it, last season when they ran the next gen?
Yes.
And I believe that was actually his league debut at Phoenix. So I think he led a lot of laps there.
Here's something interesting. Justin Gann's in a must-win situation tonight. He's
kind of
10
figured.
points. Yeah, he's 19-10 points, no wins. And actually does have 2 top 5s, but no wins, and does have a pole. If he wins here tonight, now he only has 6 starts. It's his 7th, okay? So he's got 2 less starts than everyone. Man, that would be
huge.
Yeah, because it would knock Patrick DeSaunier out of the playoffs. Because Patrick's 19th right now, and Thomas is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This is about to get interesting.
Yeah, if Justin Gann wins this race, it's really going to get interesting.
Definitely going to shake up the rest of the field.
That's crazy.
For them playoff spots.
And I'm curious.
Speaking of that,
how many laps has the 31 led? Okay, so he's led 80 laps before tonight, so he's led a lot of laps. Wow.
The 27 trying to make a run at him for that top spot again. Didn't have enough.
Steve hadn't led a lot of laps this season.
No, he has not. Yep.
And does not have a win. What place is he in points, though? Okay,
He's got to be close to that spot, too.
He's up to 12, so he's okay. He's got about 18-point buffer, or a 35-point buffer.
Here we go, the 27 getting a good run here as it stalls out. One thing I'm noticing now is the sun's starting to go down, Chapman. It's going to get dark here. I believe that's Patrick there running in the apron. Probably got to bring it down to pit road, I would assume.
Yeah, they've been out there. Well, there is green flag stops, like you said, Todd. McBride is on pit road. By the way, I don't know why it says Johnny Avila pitted not too laps ago. Anyway, Patrick DeSaunier is on pit road.
A lot of them now on pit road as well, I believe.
McBride caught speeding.
Well, that's not good for him.
No, that's not good. That's
but I
good
believe
for Patrick.
It is good for Patrick, but also I believe the 9, the 19, the 46 is also on pit road too.
Now, Thomas has a lot of damage too. I don't know if he wrecked coming on the pit road or what. We didn't see it, so.
He might have. As now we see, who is that? I believe more come down. Todd Cray, Alexander Hammonds, Levi Poland.
Dwayne Hunt, on pit road it off. Thomas McBride must have a lot of damage, Todd, because he is actually out of the truck right now.
Man, that's a heartbreaker for him.
That's good news for Patrick, but it is a heartbreaker for him because he was definitely going to make the playoffs.
Here we go, a race leader coming down. Oh,
that
the 27. Whoa, that was a late entry for the 27 there.
Hey, that was weird.
Well, Justin Gann, he put the brakes on early, and the 27 almost ran into the back of him.
Here's what happened as these guys are coming to pit road. You can see, yeah, right there. I don't know if the 27 was wanting to come to pit road, but you see Gann was, and he slammed the brakes on.
Meanwhile, that's going to allow the 96 to take over the lead.
Yeah, him and Tyler Seville has yet to pit. They should be coming this time, and they will. So here's everybody else on pit road waiting. As you see, how about Hunter Waters coming out of pit road? Justin Gann actually won the race off pit road. Mark Jenkins caught speeding.
Oh, another guy.
Yep.
Another guy that could win this race.
That's a long hold for him too, by the way, Todd. I think it's like a 30-second hold or something like that. He should be done in the way here in just a minute. He's still there. 48 seconds right now. Make that 49, 50 seconds so far on pit road. He's in the truck. There he goes. So it's unsafe pit entry and speeding, by the way. That's crazy.
he's gonna go a lap down as well.
Yeah, he will go a lap down. The good news is we haven't seen a yellow yet, so we think we should get one at some point. We would figure, but we don't know. We've seen
Look at this. Here comes the 19 battling for the race lead behind Justin Gann here.
And the good news with Mark, though, I know he wanted to win, but he's in a playoff, so
yeah. Can the 19 get around this 30? I don't know if he can at this point right now. Basically a 3-truck battle for this race lead. See them all running the bottom and sliding up towards the top on the exit. Truck break away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, this was the main thing, Todd. You had to get away a little bit. I mean, the race has been so close. Something had to give during them pit stops. All right, Todd, we're past the halfway point. You know what time it is.
Time to turn it up.
Let's go.
Battle for the race lead starting to heat up as they go through turns 1 and 2. Dwayne Hunt still trying to get that lead from Justin Gann.
Something I noticed, Todd, these groups are starting to close back in. Even if the second group is behind them, Levi Poland, Hunter Waters, Jeff Enos, they are running faster lap times than our race leader.
And I think the 63 had something to do with it. They lapped the 63, and he's kind of fallen in with them. And I think that kind of brought that. Yeah, it kind of brought that second pack with them, as you see right there. Dwayne Hunt doing everything he possibly can to get a run from the 21 on the 30.
Who was your pick to win?
I picked the 9.
Might want to pick somebody else. I picked the 21 after we redid our pick.
I'm going to go with the 19.
I don't know if you should pick anybody.
I know.
That's funny.
Broadcaster's curse, I guess.
I'm telling you, man, that is a real thing. Johnny Knoxville match is over.
Please tell me Johnny Knoxville won.
He did.
Yay!
Apparently, it's the most entertaining match so far this season.
Well, there you go. Next big one.
Spoiled WrestleMania for anybody that wants to watch it.
Well, you could blame Patrick for that.
Yeah, Patrick Starr. That's why you're sitting there. I bet he's watching it right now.
He probably is. You know, we should dial him up, see what he's doing.
Right? Hey, what are you doing, Patrick?
I'd just bring him up.
You ask him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you ask him. That's really funny.
Patrick Starr. It's Todd and Adam in the booth. What are you doing right now?
What do you want? What?
What are you doing? Are you watching WrestleMania?
No.
I don't believe that.
Hey, I got a question though. On a serious note, I do got a question before we move back down. We know they're pretty much done for the night, but it does look like that Thomas McBride's done as well. That's got to be somewhat of a relief, I think, for you because you was real close right there to that bubble.
Right.
So
I don't even know what it is. You know, we got people in here on a certain team that are growing too big for their britches because they're willing to throw people and they think they're God's creation. Oh, guess what? They can go fucking shove it.
hey, good interview, Patrick. It was fun listening to you.
Yeah, that was fun.
Go enjoy WrestleMania. And maybe I'll go in. You look good there for a little bit, so. All right, buddy.
Thanks.
That was interesting, by the way.
That was interesting.
And sorry, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't do that, but we can't help what they say.
I mean,
Podcasting all the time. That was interesting. I'm curious to who he's talking about.
me too, because I haven't actually seen
I think I
anybody.
got an idea.
Well,
I think I do got an idea, but I'm not sure.
yeah, we'll see how this all plays out, though.
Anywho, Justin Gann,
Still, yeah.
who hasn't won a race this season. He's an ECM Motorsports, by the way. Part of Patrick's team. So
Right now, I think that's the one thing Patrick's actually happy about right now, seeing those kitty cat coin trucks up towards the front. Well, I know he's a little worried about one thing, so.
Yeah, I got you. Well, good.
Probably not the best time to ask him that,
Good. Hey,
Yeah.
that's our job, Todd.
but it is.
That is our job. We have to, as members of the media. We
Yes.
we are obliged to ask that. Here comes the 71 and the never mind, it's on the Avila.
Yeah, the 71, he's been just riding back there, and he's starting to close in on the 21 now for that third position.
Timothy Bates is a DNF. So we got 16 cars out on the track. I take it back. Patrick has now re-entered the race. And he will be able to make up at least one spot, by the way, before the end of this week.
He might want to go try to put some smackdown on somebody.
That's what I was wondering, too. He got awful mad. Now he's back on the track. I'm just saying, you have made Patrick mad in the last hour and a half. Probably watch out.
Meanwhile, Todd Cray still trying to get around Dwayne Hunt. He's been trying ever since they came off of pit road to get around this 19. He's got a good run here, gets to his quarter, but then it stalls out again. That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. This racetrack has changed, Todd, a lot over the past. I'm going to really say, ever since the pit stop started, it's changed quite a bit. And the thing is, Todd, we're going to have pit stops sooner this time than last time.
Yep.
Because we had that, remember, we had that not stage, but we had that comp yellow. So we're going to have these guys will be on pit road probably within the next 8 laps. We'll start seeing pit stops from 8 to 10 more laps for sure.
Yep, that should set them up to make it the rest of the way. But at the same time, that's going to leave everybody with one set of tires left just in case.
If they're going to make it the rest of the way. We really could be looking at a fuel strategy race because if they make it to lap 100 before they pit, I don't think they can make it. It's going to be close.
Well, I mean, everybody came down, lap 66, 67?
Yeah, we did 22 laps. And they went 34 laps when they pitted last time. Now, keep in mind, no, they went 33 laps when they pitted last time.
Okay.
You're looking at 34 lap run. I don't know. I don't think anybody made it past 34. I'm pretty sure they didn't. The one that kind of stands out to me that might have a chance to make it, there's a couple of them. Jesse Burnell. No, not Jesse. Who was it? There we go. Actually, it was Jesse Burnell, Tyler Seville. Them two guys kind of stand out to me in making it because they actually got a lap less than everybody else. They lasted 1 lap longer, remember?
Yep.
So, I don't know. I don't know if these guys will be able to make it. It all depends when they pit. If they don't pit to lap row 2, it's going to be right on the edge. But 100, I don't think they'll make it.
Yeah, another thing we need to factor in too is it's pretty darn cloudy out there now.
Yeah, the sun's setting too.
Yep, sun is setting, track's starting to gain that grip. As you see, the 19 and the 21 starting to close in on the 30.
Yeah, I don't really know. And this is smart by Dwayne in a way. He pitted earlier than Justin. I mean, really, Todd, I think he's going to have to pit before after. And I think he could be saving a little bit here using the draft. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to listen on board. The person I want to listen to is Steve. Right now, he's not saving at all, so maybe they are going to be okay. We'll find out. Like I said, if they pit within the next 7 laps, I don't think they can make it.
One person to really watch for is this 21. We notice he's kind of dipping down, like right there. You see him running that bottom and then coming back up. He's actually, when he goes down there to get that clean air, he's actually using more fuel than the 19. So I kind of figure if he comes down before anybody else, that's going to trigger, the plethora of green flag runs or green flag stops. Still single file throughout the rest of the field, and it does look like that second pack has caught up to that lead pack. So you got Hunter Waters starting to work on that 71 for the 4th position.
Right there around that time. We could start seeing some cars or trucks come down. Tyler Seville, yeah. Really good racing right here from Eastern. And it looks like Jesse is on the outside and on the inside. Alright, so Dwayne Hunt just hit lap 30 top.
Okay.
If he can make it, good. No, I'm sorry, he just hit lap 31. If he can make it to lap 102, he's good, like I said.
Kyle Vermeer losing a couple of positions here to Jesse Bunnell and Tyler Seville. Meanwhile, back up front,
I'm trying to watch the Hunt. He's the one I'm really questioning. He couldn't see nobody else. If he could make it here by the
battle for the third position here. Todd Cray trying to hold off the 71 and the 7. Todd gonna go down, slam the door shut on the 71. 71 gonna slide. He tried. Didn't have enough of a run to clear the 7. Clears him now. But here comes the 7 with the crossover move for that. I believe that is the for the fourth position. Now Justin Gann pulling away from all these guys. Makes me wonder if the 19, the 21, the 71 are all starting to plan their pit stop strategy.
I will say, with that lap, everybody will make it back in.
Yep.
I can go ahead and say that confidently. There's not one person I think. Ray Polk and Adam Matz are on pit road, Todd.
Hey,
pit stop.
a little bit early, but if they can make it the rest of the way, they have a good chance at leapfrogging some of these guys. You see right there, Dwayne Hunt now coming down pit road. Levi Poland also on pit road.
Dwayne Hunt got some smoke for tires, so we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that, but should be okay. So Justin Gann, still your leader, needs a win to lock himself into the playoffs, which would knock Thomas McBride out of the playoffs.
And he's going to bring it down pit road right now.
Smart move here coming down.
Yep, he's going to bring Alexander Hammonds, Todd Cray, Hunter Waters.
Hammonds.
Also on pit road, Jesse Bunnell.
I need to watch Hammonds here. There's a good possibility he might have got caught speeding. He did not have the best entrance into pit road. So something I'll just keep an eye on. So Jeff Unit's going to stay out and get a lap led. Jeff well ahead of the cutoff line, by the way. He will make the playoffs once again. Here comes Steve Units as well.
Here we go. Tyler Seville, or I believe Kyle Vermeer. Everybody else that had stayed out will be coming down with Tyler Seville.
This is going to cycle back through, I think, to Justin Gann eventually. Well, maybe. Tyler Seville has not pitted yet, by the way.
Okay.
Everybody else has been on and off pit road. Jeff Units actually missed his pit box. He had to back up real quick, but he's going to be okay.
Here comes.
Yeah.
Yep. Here comes the 11 now.
So really, we're watching Justin Gann.
Oh! The 11.
Man, got caught.
He may. I mean, I know he was sideways a couple of times trying to slow that truck down.
There's a pass for your lead, by the way. Justin Gann going around him. Needs to pass Jeff Units, and he does. So Justin Gann takes the lead back here on 105. We're try to put this one away.
Now look who's going to actually be in that second position once the field slide, it changes hands. Yep.
Who did not get caught speeding, by the way.
No, and he's got help with Todd Cray behind him. I believe the 30. I believe the 30. He can't hold the 71 off. They've got a big run as they close in on him right now.
Alexander's been kind of quiet tonight, too.
Quiet in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing. And I'm curious about something because Alexander Hammonds, by the way, he does not have a win. Does he? He does, right?
I don't think he does this season. If he does, it would be earlier in the season. Here we go. Hammonds is there. He's going to go to his inside.
Now, this is the playoff for Justin Gann. Like, you got to race him hard.
I don't think he will. I think he's allowing the 71. The 71 will clear the 30.
Very surprised by that. Like, I would be side driving and everything. Like,
Here comes the run from the 30. Going into turn 1. He's got help from a teammate behind him. Not for long.
Steve Eunice, new fastest lap. 30.453. Here comes that outside, Todd.
Yep, Justin Gann really racing like you had said he needed to do.
Yeah, I mean, the 30's trying to make playoffs. The Alexander Hammonds truck already locked into the playoffs. He's 19 point standings. But he can gain a lot with the win.
Man, that outside lane paying off for that 30 right now. He's hanging tough. Battling for this race lead.
Two of these drivers, our top two, does not have a win this season. The guy in third and fourth.
I believe they only have one each, right?
They only have one each, yeah. Todd Cray, I believe, got it done at the short track, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did. Yeah, he did get it done. Actually, our last race call back on March 10th. Not our last race. Yeah, it was our last race. March 10th.
Justin Gann was able to clear the 71. Now the 21 running side by side with that 71. The 7 running right next to the 89.
Watch that 7 truck.
Here comes the 89. Going to make it 3 wide here.
Oh, boy.
What happened to the 71? It just changed like a light switch.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what's going on. I'm curious about. Will Todd Cray, I know he wants to win. 100% okay. He can go back to back. Does he help the teammate, Todd, get the win and lock his teammate into the playoffs? That would allow all 3 team trucks into the playoffs, or do you not worry about your teammate and go for the win?
At this point, it's the season finale. I try to help a teammate get in.
Yeah, I would say so too. I would 100% agree. That's my personal opinion. I want to win.
Yeah.
I mean,
second win would be nice.
Yeah, it would. It would catapult him possibly with a guaranteed first 2 round exemption, pretty much. So there is that. Now, if the 30 makes a mistake, yeah, you go for it. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of slicing and dicing going on here in the front pack. Big slide for the 21. The 89 going to take advantage of that.
Good driver right there by Jeff.
Can Jeff win this race?
Yeah, this is Jeff Eunice and Steve Eunice right there in fourth. With Alexander Hammonds and Hunter Waters. I mean, we're all talking about that. I mean, our top
here we
nine
go.
Really close here.
Jeff Eunice going for the race lead. He's got a big run.
Yeah,
Question is, I don't think he's going to be able to clear up.
Yeah,
going to lose that run.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to get it. That's the thing. We've seen once you take that chance, you basically have to dive bomb and really hope it's kind of a slide job. Good move right there by Justin Gann, going down and just stopping it completely. Good race.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is really good racing for the top spot. Coming, should be lap 114 on the board. Next time by at the line would be 20 to go. Alexander Hammonds trying to make a run at it again. here's the thing. If you're the 27, do you just ride behind these guys right now until it's,
Yeah, because
3 to go and then try to make your move then?
Yeah, because right now we got the 2 teammates followed by the other 2 teammates. I mean, right now it's Jamesport Racing.
Yep.
So that's the situation. In my personal opinion, you have to set up a big enough run to get to the outside.
Yep.
That's my thing. Like if they go down to the bottom and you stay in the middle lane, you can't run the same line as them. If you run the same line, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? You got to find teammates. But like you said, the race could get wild.
I think it's definitely setting up for that. I just don't know when it's all gonna break loose.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know.
I mean, there you go, right there. The 89 and the 27 looking to the outside to gain that run on the 21 and the 30.
Yeah, they're 100%. I mean, you can take a look all you want, but it's not going to work. Like, you have to.
Yeah, right there you see with Jeff, you got a big run there.
Yeah, it's going to stall. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Right there, kind of stalling out. It's going to stall right here, especially out 4. It's going to stall now. I will say, the 89 definitely driving really hard. I will give him credit for that. Now, if he can get a push from somebody, like the 27,
which he's getting that right now, and that's going to help him into 1.
Yeah, I mean, if he could get a big enough push, he's definitely going to have a chance. But there's a big enough gap for him to slide up in front of the 21 as well if that happens. But right there's what hurts him, just the momentum that comes from the outside.
Yeah, he kind of needs that 27 to stay tucked in behind him, regardless of where he goes. And you see right there, the 27 sliding back up behind the 21, then dives back down to help
right
89.
Have a chance right here. 27 is really tucked up. He's got it. But it's going to be tight, but you got to slide up.
He does not slide up.
Very surprising he didn't slide up.
I believe he still has him clear for the moment.
21 got turned.
Yep. Big wreck. Turn 3.
Hard contact. Oh my goodness, man, this is going to be things interesting.
Yep. I believe that was...
tagged him.
Yep.
Here's a look at the replay. You can see the 27 comes up the racetrack and definitely tags him. Definitely don't think it was intentional. I think he just thought he had a little bit more room where he could arc it in. But Todd's probably not going to see it that way.
No.
He's probably a little upset. I would not blame him.
So, now it's going to leave... Now this is going to leave everything out on the line for this 30.
Yeah.
As he's pretty much the only ECM driver out there who's got a chance at winning this race now.
Yeah, pit road is closed, by the way, just so people know. That's why nobody came in.
Yep.
So it will open up next time around. And I mean, Todd, what do you do? I think if you're one of these guys that hasn't won, you got to try something different to put yourself in the playoffs. 2 tires, go on.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm Justin Gann right now, as much as you got to take 4. If you're, let's see here. If you're Jeff, you take 2. If you're Steve, you take 2.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, they're going to be locked into the playoffs, but you're looking for a win now.
Yeah.
The biggest, really, I mean,
if you're the 19, you got to take 4 and hope the best.
Levi Poland, if I'm Levi Poland, I'm taking 2.
Yeah.
He's sitting 8th right now, and Levi's out of the playoffs. Like, he's out. And honestly, if Justin wins, you're out too. So you need to take 2 and get in front of him. Like, you're in a must-win situation. Personally, I think so. So anyway, guys, what's going to happen this coming week, April the 10th, we will be live from Rockingham Speedway. That will be your first race of the playoffs. And then we have an off week. For some reason, a random April day, we have an off week.
I really don't
I
know.
don't get that with Todd. Anyway, did he stay out?
Yeah, it looks like the 30 stayed
Why
out.
did everybody stay out? Was it closed again?
It may have been.
Did they use all their tires already?
I don't think so. We had the
Well,
competition yellow.
Somebody
And
came
then
down. A few. Adam Match, Johnny Avila, Ray Polking. I'm going to be honest, that's game changing.
You know what? Now that I sit here and think, they may have used all their tires, because, like I said, they had the comp yellow that we know they took tires. Then we had the 2 green flag runs. That's 3 sets right there.
Let's see if Matt took tires here. He was in there for 8 seconds. Did he have 2 tires? No, I don't think he did. I think you're right, Todd. I think they might have used all their sets. Huh. It's going to be interesting.
And now, there's also going to be another game changer. The lights are coming on now.
On a pace car?
No, on the racetrack.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Although I think every night should be night racing, but my personal
I think so too. I mean, when we go back green, we're going to have about 10 laps of night racing.
Are you wanting to know who the new women's tag team champions are?
Yes.
Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Well, good for them. Boy, WrestleMania is just rolling right along tonight.
I bet back 3 5 next.
Oh man, we gotta hurry up and get this race done. If for some reason I just go silent, it's because I'm watching that match. So it does look like the field's starting to double up again. It will be the 30 of Justin Gann, Jeff Unich on the front row with him, Steve Unich, Hunter Waters, your second row, Alexander Hammonds, Dwayne Hunt, your third row, Levi Poland, Bentley Glasser back inside the top 10. He's in your fourth row. Jesse Bennell and Todd Cray back into 10th. They make up your fifth row.
All right. So
Pace truck should be coming down this time by as well.
Yes, sir, ready to go back green here, Todd, with 125, 11 laps to go.
Green flag is out. You see a little bit of wheel spin from the 89. The 30 gets a heck of a restart. And that ultimately may end up winning him this race. The 27 looking underneath the 89 now for the second position.
Justin get away when they're side by side. He's doing the right thing right there, kind of working.
Can't get away right now. Here comes the 27. Big run.
Watch that 89.
Yep, the 89 running that correct line. The 30 going to go up and block that lane.
Smart.
Here comes the 89 with a huge run.
Smart move right there, but will it be enough? He did the right move. Talking about Justin Gann, definitely did the right move. It looks like it might pay off for him, Todd.
Out of turn 2, the 30's got the correct run. He's got help from the 7 now. As the 89, and I believe that's the 27 on the bottom.
Right there, that move.
Yep.
22 to block that run for the 89 is going to be what possibly could win him this race, because that was one of the best moves we've seen all night.
Here comes the 89 and the 27 again on the bottom. And if I'm the 30 right now, I let him keep doing that.
Yeah. Trust me, Justin is pushing hard right now.
It shows right now.
He's trying to get into some really good competition. Trust me, his heart's beating fast. Block the 7 now. Oh, he's pulling away a little bit here, Todd.
Yeah, this may hurt him a little bit.
It could.
I think
with the
it
draft.
will.
It could with the draft. Now, right there, that's going to help him a little bit because 89 went back in, or right here side by side.
See, I believe the 7 has cleared to 89.
Right now, you don't want to caution if you're Justin Gain.
And we may get that. You see Bentley Glasser way back there. Riding the high lane.
You do not want to see that truck again.
He's actually coming too.
Yeah, he's moving. He's running the third lane. Clear by about 2/10 right now, making about truck length and a half. Top 5 laps to go for Justin to get his first win here in the ASL and cash his ticket to the playoffs.
Yeah, that'll be huge for the 30 as you see. Believe who is that? Believe that's Alexander Hammonds back up inside the top 5 trying to go for the race win again.
Yeah, now if
he's
this 71 gets beside the 7, that's what Justin really wants.
Yeah.
He would love to have it. I will say, last lap by 100 waters was faster than Justin by a little bit. It wasn't much. But a lot of that might be with draft and stuff like that. Might be a reason. This time, Justin is with the exception of Alexander Hammonds.
Yeah, that 71 really coming in clutch right now. But here comes the 7 as well. He's got a huge run.
He's got a big run right there. That corner. He closed in quite a bit, too.
Coming through 3 and 4.
Smart move right there by Justin going to the low side. Really smart.
It'll be 3 to go here for Justin Gann at the line.
Single file right now, all the way through the field for the most part. Actually, everybody's single file.
See the 7 peeking down there to get some fresh air on the nose of that truck. He's closing in.
That's the thing. You want that clean air. Like, you have to try something. That's why I like what the 71's kind of doing. He's running a different lane than these two. A little bit not so much into dirty air, but right there, Justin gained a lot.
Yeah, but I think he's going to lose a little bit here in 1 and 2.
A little bit going in. He's going to have a big run here.
Got a little loose there on exit.
Actually, Man, he's good in 3 and 4, though, ain't he?
Really good in 3 and 4. White flag is in the air for the 30 of Justin Gann. Hunter Waters running second. Can he run him down?
Can he get his first win of the ASL season? How about a big upset that would knock Thomas McBride out of the playoffs?
I just don't know if the 7 has enough.
2/10 right now, the gap. I don't think he's going to have enough time.
The 30's got it.
Good.
Out of turn number 4, Justin Gann will pick up his first win of the season, and it happens at the right time. He will punch his ticket into the playoffs.
With that said, it will be official. I do believe Johnny Avila, maybe?
I think you're right.
Well, I don't know. Hunter finished second. Johnny finished 15th. I think it is. I think it is official. I think Johnny will win the regular season championship. But your race winner here tonight, there it is. The Kitty Cat coin number 30 of Justin Gann. Gets it done when you need it the most here at Las Vegas, putting the Ford in victory lane. And Justin, this is one of the wins that you needed more than anything, locking your way into the playoffs.
Yeah, coming in tonight, I didn't know, it was going to feel this good. So definitely super excited to get into the playoffs. Like I said, wasn't expecting a win at all, but I knew that's what I needed to get. So, here I am. So it's battle for the championship.
Man, you made a heck of a move. Really, with about 5 laps to go, that I was telling Todd that could be the move of the race. You went down and actually blocked the inside line, then moved back up, blocking the outside. That had to probably be the best move of the race. I'm sure you've seen that big run coming from Steve.
Yeah. So throughout the race, I've noticed that if you cut off their runs, like almost, I don't know, about half a car length when they get up to you, it's like a wall, and they just fall like a rock. So I was trying to get Waters to work with me there, because I saw both Jeff and Steve were there. They were obviously going to work together. So I was just doing everything I could to keep Waters on my side and to keep the Yunish brothers behind me.
Man, that was awesome. First win this season. Shout out to all that you want to give out here at Las Vegas.
Yeah, definitely got to give a shout out to Kitty Cat Coin, their new sponsor for our team over there at East Coast Esports. Definitely need to shout out Todd Cray for all the support throughout the race. He was definitely a big help there at the end. Unfortunate to see him and I think it was Steve that got into each other a little bit there. But great race there, and of course, shout out to Patrick for everything that he does over here at the team as well. And definitely want to give a big thanks to the league and you guys for putting on the broadcast.
Hey, good job, dude. That was awesome to call you a win.
All righty, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. All right, next up, we got Hunter Waters, who got some momentum, Todd, heading into the playoffs now. He was second in the point standings, and I think he still may be second in the point standings. I don't think he took the official regular season championship, but still a lot of momentum for you, Hunter, going into next week at Rockingham, which you have already lost your way past that one anyway.
Yeah, Rockingham definitely a tough track, so it's good to know now that I can at least make it past that round if it goes south, because that's easy to happen there. Yeah, I didn't really expect to get second here. Justin was really fast. I tried a couple different tire saving strategies on these different runs and kind of found a good balance for the end, but maybe just couldn't get it maybe after the heat cycle. I don't know. But yeah, Justin was fast.
Man, was you surprised that the middle lane and the high lane was really the way to go in this one? Usually it's a low line track, but it looked like to be able to hold that position, you could just run the middle of the high lane and hold it off.
Yeah, especially in 1 and 2, it seemed like the low lane was going to just get pinched so hard. It seemed like you kind of got tight in the middle on exit, through exit on there, kind of really slowed you down. But yeah, I didn't know if the tires would wear out more or not in the middle lane. And I did one practice fuel run, and I just ran the bottom most of the time with 2 other cars. So wasn't a great practice there for the wear, but we'll take it.
Hey, either way, man, you're already good for next week no matter what happens. So a big night here tonight. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out?
Yeah, shout out you guys up in the booth. Shout out everybody who puts on ASL. Adam, Jeff, Steve, anybody that I might be forgetting, I apologize, but everybody does a really good job. You guys do a good job up there. Shout out Law Chevrolet. And yeah, just a good week, and got to try to carry it into next week.
For sure. Hey, good job, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. See you guys next week.
All right, next up, Alexander Hammonds. Do we have him? We do. Pull him in. He had a really nice night here as well, finishing in 3rd place. Alexander, you got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
Man, big night. Really, you was kind of quiet for most of the night. And then about halfway through this race, we really started seeing you really gain a lot of speed. It looks like you was kind of taking it easy there at the beginning.
Yeah, it kind of took me a while to get a grip on the tires and how air was affecting how the car would drive. But once I figured that out, I felt like I had a good bit of speed there.
You go into next week, you are locked into a playoff. So you go in next week, actually kind of surprising. I think you might be our only Ford to make the playoffs, maybe. Well, Justin actually just made it. It shows some of the Toyota. Yep. But anyway, either way, man, you go into Rockingham next week. Talk about Rockingham. What's your thoughts on heading there for the first round?
Ooh, Rockingham's a tough track, and it's been a while since I've driven there, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'll make sure I get some practice in ahead of time just to be sure.
For sure on that one, man. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out here tonight?
Just shout out to y'all for putting on a good broadcast, and shout out to the guys hosting the ASL. It's always fun every week.
Hey, good job, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. And that is the Hoovers driver, Alexander Hammonds. Todd Chase, thoughts on the race?
Well, it was a pretty good race overall. Would have been really nice to see if the 21 would have been able to, if he would have had a chance at the 30 there to see what would have happened. But overall, man, just a really good season finale here at ASL.
It was for sure. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Y'all have a great night. We will see you Thursday night. Not sure where we are. Hockenheim, maybe? No. Red Bull?
Oh, Red Bull.
There you go. So we'll be live there. You guys have a great night. We'll talk to y'all then. Take care as always, and God bless.